You're welcome back to the Pulse on the Joy News channel, Multi TV. Your views and comments are welcome always on our social media handles, so Joy News on TV, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Remember, the hashtag is the Pulse hashtag Election HQ. Now, with just a day to go to the polls, several voters here in Accra do not want to miss that opportunity of being part of this key decision-making process. Now, many of these voters who have been trooping to the Neoplan station here in Accra are determined to make that trip miles back to their constituencies to cast their votes. Journalist Matilda Omega has been engaged in the mood of these voters and has come through with this report.
With just a day to go for the polls, what is going to influence your vote? Where will you be casting your ballot? We are here at the Neoplan station to find out from many travelers who have converged here at the Neoplan station to find out what exactly is influencing their vote with just a day and some few hours to go for the polls. As at 9:30 a.m., 16 buses have already left various destinations. Drivers here attributed to the electioneering period.
We don't record such high numbers on daily basis. A lot of people are traveling to go and cast their vote.
Many of these voters say they will not be deterred by the long distances they would have to travel to cast their ballots. They simply want to be part of this key decision-making process. What's your name?
I'm Boahen.
Okay, so Boahen, where do you live?
Oh, I live in Accra, but I've registered in Brownford. So I have to go there to go and vote.
Okay. Why has it become necessary for you to travel this far from Accra to Brownford?
In fact, looking at the economy, there's no need for somebody to tell you to go and vote and change the government. Well, apparently, I wanted to vote for my MP as well because I've been living in Accra, but well, I don't know much about their MPs. I believe I have to vote in my hometown to enable me also get opportunity to elect an MP to do the good things we expect them to do for Ghana.
Then influence, then Emma Wokotua about this time. I will share Nyamimwa, then Emma Wokotua about this time.
They say Nema.
Looking at how things are going in this country, you don't need to be told to travel and go and vote. Things are just too difficult. I need to be part of the change-making process. I don't care the distance I may have to travel.
I live in Accra here, but I come from Brekum, so now I'm going back to Brekum because of the election. I'm a good citizen of Ghana, you know. I love my country, so I need to, you know, I just want to go and vote, yeah.
What is influencing your vote this time, and why didn't you take advantage of the vote transfer to do it in Accra?
No, I have many friends there that we can all join the queue together. So just want to go there and then have fun, yeah.
What is going to make you vote this year?
Yeah, many complications, you know. We need to change things, okay?
We must all be part of the voting process. As a good citizen, you need to be part of the process. We must all be part of the voting process.
We be a Bruchira timber. Naye Ghana Ghana no say. Aha.
Name is Mohammed.
Okay, so Mohammed, where do you live?
I live at Zaromalai.
Okay, so where are you going now?
I'm going to Doma Inkru.
Doma. What is taking you to Doma Inkru this morning?
I'm going to vote.
You are going to?
Vote.
So you're going all the way to Doma Inkru to vote. What is influencing your vote this year?
It's not, I just want to vote for the one I like. That's why I'm going to vote.
So that's a lot of people seeking to get to their various constituencies to vote this Wednesday. And as you can imagine, the transport companies will have a very good time cashing in on this moment. Now, still speaking of election-related matters today, we know that the president is currently at Domahinkro addressing the teaming supporters. The general secretary is also there as part of the team that's making that final push. We can get a live feed now from Domahinkro. So that's the president addressing supporters in Domahinkro as he continues to campaign in the Bunafo region. From there, he will head to Kumasi again and then make it to Accra for the national rally. Now, still speaking of elections, the Commonwealth Observer Mission in the country says that they are satisfied so far with the preparations in view of us heading into the December 7 presidential and parliamentary elections. The leader of the group, Thabo Mbeki, former South African president, says that they are expecting a peaceful election come December 7.
Well, I mean, we of course taken note of the comments that have been made. And indeed, as you indicate, comments that have been made were that when the first election took place, first round of the special vote, a number of people were not able to vote, which is why the Electoral Commission and the parties and the IPAC agreed on the holding a second possibility for those votes yesterday. We went out yesterday again to observe what was happening with regard to that process. And again, we understood just listening to people that again, people had not, some people were not able to vote, but already the Electoral Commission had indicated that if that was still the case, those who hadn't voted would still be able to vote on the 7th of December. And so basically it's not our assessment, I'm reporting what we hear. And so it seems that it was a view of the Electoral Commission and the political parties that therefore the necessary possibility must be given so that nobody gets disenfranchised. And I think this is a correct thing. That obviously it's correct that the Electoral Commission and the political parties would work together to ensure that indeed nobody is disenfranchised. And hopefully this will work out as has been agreed. Please.
So that's Thabo Mbeki speaking there at a news conference today. In essence, the Observer Mission is very confident that based on the preparations and the corrections made as regards the special voting, they are looking ahead to a very successful and peaceful general elections come December 7. Well, today the NDC's rally is happening at the Accra Sports Stadium. Let's go live now to the venue where Gifty Apia is speaking to one of the ambassadors of the party, Abeku Santana.
We have heard members of your campaign team say things that a lot of people believe are not, in the interest of tribal unity.
None of NDC campaign team members will come out to talk of tribal ethnocentric. President John Mahama comes from the Upper East region and the Northern region. He has done a lot of infrastructure achievement. Yet in Eastern region, the major opposition political party, NPP, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's hometown, he has sent water there. We are not doing tribal politics. Even when Samira Bawumia was alleging that why hasn't President Mahama sent a reliable water supply to Damango, His Excellency the President schooled her that from Damango to where you can get source of water is about 60 kilometers, and that had not been done by MPP. We are talking about achievements of NDC which are unprecedented that the MPP could not do.
You have said that. Hold on, Abeku. Hold on. You have said that a couple of times. Now, I know. Now, I know you're a broadcaster, but hold on for me. I have with me a member of the campaign. Hold on. All right. Now you're being aggressive. Hold on. It's good you want to say what you have done, but hold on. Let's have a discussion here. I have with me Honorable Ofosu Ampofo. Very good to see you, sir. It's been a while. I have noticed that you've been moving a lot with the Vice President. How is the campaign going so far on that side?
Fantastic. Wherever we go, the people have been applauding the NDC government for the unprecedented development that we have brought to them. You see, we vote a party into government, and governance is about development. And we have focused our attention on addressing the core challenges facing the people of this country. Let's go back and look at security. At the time that the NDC took over in 2009, there was a lot of insecurity in this country. Our filling stations could not operate beyond 10 o'clock. They were all closed. If you don't buy fuel by 10 o'clock, you have to park by the roadside and sleep in your car. Today, filling stations are operating 24 hours without let or hindrance. Look at the ambience. Look at the atmosphere in Ghana. Look at the air that blows around us.
But that is, a lot of people have said that this is the responsibility of government. So if you do that as a government, it's your responsibility anyway. We shouldn't be necessarily applauding you for that.
There has been governments where people sleep because of armed robbers. They don't go out. They don't open their shop because of armed robbers. But the government in place. What our government has done is to restore confidence in the environment and tell the people that you can go about your normal duties without fear or favor. And so that is first. Peace is prerequisite to development. Without peace, there will be no development. So we have created peace. Peace within the country. When you come into our party, President John Dramani Mahama has made the NDC a very attractive party. Today, there is love, unity, togetherness.
Are you saying that all this while there has not been love, there has not been unity, there has not been togetherness in your party?
Let me tell you that the NDC has gone through challenges. But President John...
Example.
President... Oh, you know that there were issues that led to...
Tell us some of the issues we don't know about.
I am saying that there were issues that led to the formation of the Reform Party, for instance. There were issues that led to the formation of Dr. Bedasamwa party. But I say that from President Mrs. time, taking over from there by John Dramani Mahama, he's been able to stabilize the party. He's brought internal cohesion into the party. We have understood internal democracy more than any other party. We have expanded our electoral base, and today our party is united. We went to Congress and elected national executives, irrespective of where they are coming from. We have respected them. President John Dramani Mahama is working with everybody. Unlike the MPP, where the Nana Akufo-Addo cannot work with somebody because of where you come from, because he doesn't want to see your face. So today in the MPP, their elected officers have been thrown out of the party, and the party is in complete disarray.
They talk about...
The Bible is saying that if you want to be a leader, you should be able to put your family together.
Right. That is one of the things that the NDC has campaigned on, and people have said attack the personality of the presidential candidate of the end. But he said, he has responded to you, and he said that he is disciplining people in the party, and that it is all about discipline.
You want to discipline people by
no, what are you talking about?
Oh, the original chairman was...
Yeah, but that case is still being investigated, and we have not heard of that.
Party matter. It's an internal party matter. So please, people have been beaten. Please listen. People have been beaten in the MPP headquarters. Some of them have been maimed. Some of them have paralyzed as a result of merciless beating in the MPP. Is that the discipline Nana Akufo-Addo is bringing? Then I'll tell Ghanaians that we don't need a president whose discipline will be to break the limbs of people, destroy them, and make them unable to walk. Have you seen the documentary that is going around? They are telling their own story.
What should we expect from the NDC today? Today is the last day you get to, reach out to your supporters on this scale. What should we expect?
First and foremost, let me say that we have discharged the mandate that Ghanaians gave to us creditably. We have improved the road network of this country in an unprecedented manner. In Accra has taken a new shape. The Kwame Nkrumah interchange, the Kotoka International Airport. Now even we have opened to, do you know that Wa airstrip is now a commercial airstrip where the flight will be flying there very soon. Do you know that Ho has an airport now where very soon commercial flight will be flying to Ho? Do you know that under President Mahama, he has increased the number of senior high schools from 600 to about 723 now and counting?
So bottom line, what should we expect today?
Today, we are going to thank God. We are not going to slaughter sheep. We are not going to pour snap. We are not going to call deities. We are not going to call Antoinyama. We are not going to call Agonodi. We are not going to call fetish priests and priestesses. We are going to thank the Almighty God for how far he has brought NDC to. And tell the Almighty God that we are just about crossing the Red Sea into the promised land. Take John Mahama. He is your one chosen one. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he has given his only begotten son, John Dramani Mahama, to Ghana. That John Dramani Mahama should take us to the promised land. And there is every indication that the achievement, the records in these first 4 years attest to the fact that the next 4 years hold promise. Promise of employment generation, promise of wealth creation, promise of accelerated development. Ghana has been touted to be the fastest growing economy in 2017. And this is no fluke. It is as a result of solid achievement, solid economic achievement, solid infrastructure achievement, the peace and tranquility.
You talk about going to the promised land, but we've been. What is the promised land? Is it the good economy, the better, the better infrastructure? Because you promised this to us since 2012. If I should just bring it a bit forward. So what is the promised land?
The number of years it took the Israelis to get to the promised land. It took them 40 years to get to the promised land. So it is a process. It is not an event. The process has begun. There is every indication that we are on the right track. We are on the right trajectory, and we are getting there. Ghanaians should not make any mistake of reversing the clock of progress. They should push John Mahama. Ghana is moving forward. Ghana is not moving backward. Together we build. Together we succeed, creating a wealthy Ghana where there is peace, tranquility, development, togetherness, harmony. The Black Stars of Ghana, the Black Stars of Africa. Ghana is rising, rising and rising under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you.
Ghanaians should vote for us. The youth, there is hope for the future.
Thank you very much.
There is hope for the future.
Thank you very much.
And God bless.
Thank you very much. Come Wednesday, Ghanaians will say, and they will say to both leaders and to both political parties whether or not they are impressed with all of these things that are being touted. But until then, we are just here to tell you what the NDC is up to in terms of the last-minute words to the Ghanaian electorate. I have with me here Honorable Edward. Very good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good, by His grace. All is well.
Now, let's talk about going into the promised land, as you're saying. Your role has been you have been with the yes. How well is it addressing the problem of youth unemployment?
Wow, that's a very good question, and thanks for the opportunity. Today, YES has come to stay. YES is one of our flagship programs that is addressing youth unemployment. As at my last count, we have over 100 people who have become beneficiaries of the YES initiative in the last 1 year. Most of them are into agri and agribusiness. Others are into so many different stuff. And they are all doing so well. They've started paying back their money. So as of my
And I thought that money was supposed to be a grant. It was supposed to be a grant?
No, it's not a grant. It's you have to pay back. That's it, yes. But it's flexible. The payment terms, no interest, but then you have to pay back. Yeah. Because we need to revolve the fund and make sure a lot more people benefit from it. Yeah.
The campaign so far, a lot of people have raised concerns about how we've gone tribally divisive, how we've been religiously divisive with the campaign so far. What do you make of that? And they've accused, not just the NDC, the NPP and the NDC as well. How does that make you feel as a Ghanaian, honestly and genuinely?
Well, in Ghana, sometimes we pretend to, or we behave as if some things that we believe in that are embedded in our system, we live in self-denial. We can never run elections in this country without such issues coming up. I am part Ghana, part Ekuapim. So I'm from Eastern and I'm from Greater Accra. When I was contesting elections in Adenta, I used my Greater Accra lineage to contest. If I wanted to contest in Eastern region, I would have used my Eastern regional lineage. What about that? Please, we are all from somewhere.
Yeah, we are all from somewhere.
The only challenge is that when we want to use it to bring somebody down, that is when I think it's wrong. When we will use tribal bigotry to bring people down and to make them feel inferior, then it is wrong. But for me to hit my chest and say, I am from here, I am from there, and I'm your kinsman, vote for me, I don't see anything wrong with that.
And so this is exactly what the president did. And yesterday, for instance, we had Nana Akufo-Addo criticize him for that. You think it's okay?
All I'm saying is that If it does not bring the other tribe down, I'm fine.
I see. What should we expect today? What will be your last word to the people who are going to vote on Wednesday?
You want me to sing a song for you?
Anything you want.
Finally, oh, Nana go down. 2016, Nana go down. Finally, oh, Nana go down. 2016 is about to go down. That's my message for you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Edward Sari, with that song. Okay. All right, so we are still here. It is a deafening sound, but I believe you can hear me okay in the studio. I'm going to try to talk to some supporters of the party. And yesterday on the platform of the NPP, we saw some endorsements from artists. Today, I have here with me an actor. He is an actor, and I don't know why he has decided to join the NDC. He will tell us, why have you decided to join the NDC?
You see, from the beginning, I know when Rawlings had that revolution, I said to myself, Ghana is going to enjoy, because of all the big countries that you see struggle from revolution, and look at where they've reached now. I can mention some countries like Russia, like America, like Germany. They suffered the revolution, and from there victory started coming. I saw it, and I said to myself, one day Ghana will enjoy. One day.
Why do you think Ghana will enjoy? What is it that you have heard them say that makes you think Ghana will enjoy?
Can you see the infrastructure? Can you see the infrastructure? It is infrastructure that makes a country, and that makes the people enjoy. I know we are lacking all these things, but within 3 years, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, has been able to achieve all that we see. Look at the Rich Hospital. Look at this second interchange. Go to 38 military hospitals.
So for you, that's enough to vote for the NDC.
You see.
Some people say that artists like you have taken some money.
Tell them that they don't know what they are saying. And it is because they are wearing turbo spectacles. Thank you. They don't see. But if they can remove those turbo spectacles from their eyes, they can see clear that me, Papa Shamo, you can call me Chase. It is because of the development. That is why I love James. And I tell you, I swear, James, now, I have a beautiful song. I have a beautiful song for John Dramani Mahama. Mahama, you know I love you. John Dramani Mahama, you know I do. Mahama, I love you. Oh yeah, John Dramani Mahama, to go down. You promised making Ghana great, and it is true. Look at where you've reached with Ghana, baby, baby Dramani. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mama trust your mommy. Mama trust your mommy. And Mama surely that trust.
Thank you very much. That is a beautiful song that he has composed for President Mahama. He's in love, apparently. Let's talk to some women as well. It will be interesting to find out what the female voice is about this particular election. It's very good to have you, Elam. I know you. Okay, so Elam happens to be Prior Tetia's sister's, Prior Tetia's, no, Prior Honeyhorn sister-in-law. Okay, now let's talk. What makes you want to leave your family and come to stand here in this crowd? What is it about the NDC? What is it about their policies that make you feel that they deserve your attention this much?
Well, I'm the National Coordinator for Action Youth for Mahama, and I deem it's very important to support this very good work. Mahama has been on for only 3 years, 8 months. And looking at the kind of things he has done for this short period of time, I think I have to give him my all, irrespective of whether I'm busy or not.
But the NDC has been in power for about 8 years at the moment, the NDC as a party.
That is the NDC. Mahama was in power just 3 years, 8 months now. It's about Mahama. For me, it's about Mahama, not the NDC. What he has done so far, it's awesome. I mean, it's just too much. The schools, the roads, the hospitals.
As a woman, and as a family person, what are your expectations of an NDC government going into the election? And if they should win, what are your expectations of the government?
Well, as a woman, I'm thinking of my children, as you know, as a woman. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about who is going to come the next time. What it is that if I allow Mahama to twasso, or if I allow Mahama to continue, things are going to be much, much better. I don't want to give my serenity, or how do you call it? I don't want to give chances to anybody else. It is Mahama I know, and it is him I trust, and I know he can do things better, and I know he can move us forward. So all I want to say now is that all of you, Mahama twasso.
Thank you very much, Mahama twasso. That is the dominant message that you can hear here, and I am being drowned at the moment. I'm going to take one final conversation, and then we'll hand over to you back in the studio. Now, tell me your name and where you're coming from.
Well, I'm Prince Musa Yusuf, coming from Ododio constituency.
Ododio constituency is a flashpoint. We've recently seen a few hitches there, and it's not good enough. What will be the message as we go into the election on Wednesday to the people of Ododio? And I see that you will be a lover of peace.
Yes, of course, it has been an amazing trend, because we members from the Ododio constituency, we have unity and we believe in one another, that when we come together and we form as a confederation, we strike and we move. That is what we want the betterment of this country to be.
There are lots of issues in Ododio constituency. Talk about teenage pregnancy, talk about dropout, the young people who don't like to go to school and would like to fish. How well has the NDC addressed the issues, do you think?
Well, to me, I believe it has been speculations and analyzations from other people. Because these teenage pregnancies and others, Honorable Miss Oyelita, she has worked enough. She has done her best with the help of our member of parliament, that's Leland Tevanapon. They have done enough, which has reduced the rapid population in a high tension of this teenage pregnancy and stuff. It has been reduced. So I think what the government has done enough. It's quite enough for everything.
Thank you. Are you going to vote on Wednesday?
Sure. JM to us, JM for us. JM.
Are you voting straight or skirt and blouse?
No, straight, of course. Of course, we believe in it. We are from Ododio, and we believe in John Mama.
You're all from Ododio constituency. Okay, Ododio constituency. Sing one song for Ghana and for Ghana's peace.
Arise, arise and shine. Be quiet and don't be silly. We are the famous Ododio. Be quiet.
Thank you very much. So what they are saying is that on Wednesday, they're going to the polls and they are voting not skirt and blouse for the president and for the NDC's representative for parliament. But as you will, if you're listening to us on radio, of course, you will see, but it is a packed stadium, I must say. The center of the stadium is already full. I can see on the seats are partially full. I mean, on the floor, it is full, but on the top, it is partially full. But there are loads and loads of supporters here. There is lots of noise here, and it's the voice of excited supporters, the voice of excited fanatics, if you like. We are currently waiting for President Mahama and for the other NDC bigwigs to show up so the show can start. But I'm going to hand over to you in the studio, and when we have them, we will come right back to you. Stay with us for your comprehensive election coverage. My name is Gifty Andopia. Over to you in the studio.
Thank you, Gifty. And it has been, 20 minutes of a show of support by members of the NDC at the Accra Sports Stadium. In just a few hours, we'll learn that the president will leave Doma Hinkro and head for Accra and meet these supporters who've had to wait since morning to hear from their leader as we head into the crucial elections in this year on December 7 in less than 48 hours. Now, as we keep our eyes on the last-minute blitz of campaigning across the country, need I say that there's also been some developments in the Ododio constituency. There's been some scuffle of sorts between supporters of the NDC and the MPP. Ernest Kojomeni was on the ground a few minutes ago. Here's what he found.
I'm right here at Abola, which is in the heart of the Ododo constituency. Now, this is the scene where supporters of the NDC and the NPP clashed. And speaking to eyewitnesses, they tell me it was over the NPP's decision to hold a rally right here. Now, the NDC supporters claim that because of what happened yesterday, the climax of the campaigning activities for the NPP at the trade fair, they see no reason why the NPP actually should hold a another rally at a time when NDC is also organized within the constituency, and indeed you're aware they'll be holding a mammoth rally at the Accra Sports Stadium. And so this is what caused the clashes. NDC supporters, from one eyewitness, told me that they attempted dismantling the stage that was set up. Another eyewitness, another account, also said the police actually came in to dismantle the stage. And so this is what happened just a while ago. We understand the police came in to arrest a few people, and I will be following up to bring you up to speed on this development.
Upon our arrival, this guy in your shot was clearing up the broken bottles that were used as weapons in the fight, and he tells us what happened.
It wasn't really a fight, it's just some misunderstanding. The NPP supporters said they were going to hold a rally right here, but as far as we know, they are finished with their campaigns. So why another rally when it is our time to also hold a rally? So there were some misunderstandings, and they brought in some land guards to foment trouble. But later, the police came to dismantle the platform.
This will be the second time in 3 weeks the NPP and NDC supporters have clashed in this constituency, which has been identified as a hotspot.
So that's what we picked up from the Ododo constituency. Ernest Kojo who brought us those details. We're still keeping an eye on developments. We'll speak to the police on the ground and get to understand what is being put in place with just less than 48 hours to go to the elections. But remember, on a day like this, when campaigning ends at exactly midnight today, it is truly the final countdown.
If you enter a battlefield, and metaphorically your opponents are these large armies, and you're a small army, you have to know how you're going to fight. And so you'll fight on your own terms. So that means you might fight in the night, you might fight when they're asleep, or you might fight when their heads are turned, but you will fight nonetheless. And we believe that the tactics that we're going to roll out, which in military instances, I guess you'd call them guerrilla tactics.
The NDP that I represent and lead believes in people over politics. And this translates into the empowerment of the people, social justice, and integrity in all that we do.
Rome was not built in a day. Won't mean that crow and chili crow and see the way here. Na ya de say na ka ho na ya wa sha se no a wo ye ye no na o de say na no ewie.
We need PPP members in parliament. We need for people to go there and do the right things for Ghanaians.
I've spent nearly 4 decades of my life standing shoulder to shoulder with the people of Ghana in advancing the cause of democracy. I want to be president of a united country that is at peace with itself. Over the course of the last 24 months, the New Patriotic Party has fashioned out a comprehensive program which we believe will lead to a rapid development of our country, Ghana, and a significant
I've demonstrated what I have stood for in Ghana for a long time, the building of a strong democracy. And so what I have done in the past and what I'm doing now and what I will do in the future indicates my desire to see Ghana a peaceful nation.
I would want to govern a nation that is at peace with itself. And I cannot govern a nation that is polarized. And that is why the independent presidential system is actually the solution to this apprehension that we have.
Now, it's been a lot of campaigning, and yes, indeed, we're down to the final countdown today. Campaigning happening across the country for all the candidates, from the first on the ballot, Ivor Komnagri Street, down to the last on the ballot, Jacob Osei. Well, he held a news conference a few minutes ago. You're live on your election headquarters, the Joy News channel on Multi TV. We'll also be bringing you comprehensive coverage. In fact, the team, the best political team in this side of Africa and in Ghana, is getting ready to bring us the comprehensive coverage of the NDC's rally this evening. You don't want to move anywhere. All stations report to their headquarters. We'll be back after this short break to bring you some more here on your election headquarters.